All right, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all time to come in. If you subscribe to the channel, you should be here by now. Could Naziah Harris, God Uncle, be a distraction? Could Naziah, God Uncle, be a distraction? Why did Okay, I'm gonna give y'all time up to get in. Y'all come on in. I'm on like, share, and subscribe to the video. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my TikTokers. Shout out to if you're a TikToker, please hit the like button. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button. Okay, that will support my channel. Also, y'all, this is for criticism, community purposes, and everything I say is a legend. Okay, so I want to get into something, and y'all, if y'all can come doing when I'm talking about it, when it throws me off when y'all not here doing the live. Okay, y'all not here doing the live. Okay, I take my time out a day to go live for my regular subscribers, and y'all can at least respect me and be here if you can. I know this the weekend, the Labor Day weekend, and y'all be safe out there. I asked the question. I asked the question. I don't know. I said, is Naziah Harris, Uncle Evangelist, her godfather. Evangelist Kenneth is her godfather. Now that's what he said. Now I'm just going by what he said. I can't that he about the only one talking. He's the only one talking. Hey baby, make sure you hit the like button for me, okay? I want all my TikTokers, if you come in here, please hit the like button. Can y'all hit the like button for me, please? I need all 32 likes. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Come on in. Y'all, I need y'all like button, please. Please. I just need them. I appreciate it. Now it's free. It's not gonna do nothing to the channel. It's not gonna affect the channel, but I'm gonna work. Y'all come on in here. Y'all come on in here and hit the like button. Now, y'all read the title, and we're gonna talk today. Okay? If you're a TikToker, I'm not I already made enough TikTok for y'all today. Okay? I'm gonna make some tomorrow. All right? Now I'm about to start. I don't even know how to play them games. Learning to packs. I don't even know how to play them. Y'all got to teach me one day. I want y'all hit the like button for Funny Anthony, okay? I'm gonna all my TikToker, I appreciate y'all. I need y'all to hit the like button on my in the on my shorts. But right now I'm not making no I'm not making TikToks right now. I'm working on my content. Okay. I love y'all. Y'all hit the like button for y'all lead though. Okay. So now the title, if you look at the title, I'm doing my content now, y'all. I made y'all some videos. Y'all go look at the other videos I made for y'all TikTokers. Yeah, I still need for y'all hit the like button for grandma, okay? Now I'm talking about a young girl named Naziah Harris. She wasn't but 12-year old when she alleged went running away. That's what they said. And then since she didn't come home the next day, they're gonna call it a missing child. Now, the guy that they allege did this to her is Jarvis Butts. Jarvis Butts is locked up. Not only he been accused of, they not even saying it, but it's kidnapping. If he had the girl over those hours like that, he kidnapped her, but they're not saying kidnapping, y'all. So I want to talk about Evangelist Kenneth, uh, her god uncle. Okay. Now, her god uncle alleges that he was in a relationship with Nazaire Harris' uncle, the biological uncle. Y'all, I'm not gonna say this man lying. I ain't gonna put nothing past. Ain't nobody told the truth yet. But one person, that's Janelle and Kiwana. So everybody else, I just don't trust what they say. Now, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't believe none of this man said. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Y'all, TikTokers, I'm doing my content right now, okay? I'm not making TikTok right now, okay? Can I get all 28 of y'all to hit the like button for me? And on those videos, y'all, I need for y'all to hit the like button too. Now, I definitely want to say that 1 minute he speaks what you call third party to me. He speak Evangelist, her god uncle, kind of like he speaks. He getting this from somewhere. He know these people. To me, allegedly, everything I say is allegedly. I believe this man know these people. I believe this man know these people in that house, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna sit up and make no words come out their mouth. But they will. All depends on what's wrong with them. But he is sitting there, he talking with some sense to me, y'all. I don't care how old I am, I don't care how young I am, but I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say I don't believe this man. I'm not gonna say I don't believe this man. Anybody tell me something, I'm not gonna believe everything they say. Okay, it's gonna be up to y'all. Y'all can write, type, whatever you want to do, but whatever this man said is this man ain't just saying it. Somebody in that family is threatening that man, and that man, it seemed like to me, they really, we not even knowing nothing. Like, ain't no when word. How she gonna be? How, the whole Nazaire situation is so distracted and destructive. And somebody having a good time with this show. Okay? Somebody having a good time with this show. I don't know what happened to an officer. I don't know what happened to the chief. I don't know the DA. I don't know who in their past tense that is in charge of this. But y'all, it's no way in the world this man saying that Uncle Evangelist saying what he's saying, and the family ain't stand up in the chat and say, who are you? Why? Who are you? They not saying nothing. They not saying who. It make it seem like he's telling the truth. Y'all can't wait. I can't understand. Why are y'all waiting? If I was on the jury, y'all ain't got nothing on Jarvis, but text message that he did inappropriate with Nazaire Harris. But everything else, y'all gonna have that man back on the streets. And somebody seem like they being quiet because they want that man back on the streets. If their family don't come up, now Janelle don't did all she can. She put the information out there, she and Kawana, for y'all to feed off of. Now, you got a man help that knows Nazaire mama. And the only thing Nazaire mama said was, I ain't got to get on nobody's platform, and that you don't. But these are your children. You got one locked up and one ran away. That means that your children was attacked. But they know something. And y'all ain't heard us. Y'all gonna make it easy. Why y'all making it easy for Jarvis? And by the way, I believe some of the stuff that Evangelist said. I do. I do believe some of the stuff that he's saying. Some of the things that he's saying it can make sense. He don't like I don't think that he just want to hear his self-talk. I think somebody don't threaten that man. And I have looked at a couple of the people in the chat. They bully him. Y'all can't bully that man. That's a grown man. The thing is, y'all can involve detective work in that situation, investigation work. It ain't too late to add to the investigation. I don't care if the investigation just started. That man is putting out some stuff that needs to be examined. All the time, y'all believe people. Y'all believe people that then because he's reading, he trying to. Nazaya tried to dance and tell y'all something was going on in her video. Y'all didn't even listen to Nazaya. She wasn't just doing TikTok just to be doing TikTok. She was talking to somebody. Now here you go, this man using the Bible to tell y'all what's going on, and y'all saying he crazy. No, I'm not gonna say he is. I'm just gonna say he upset with somebody. He upset with someone. He telling y'all stuff. And he thinks it's funny. Some stuff he think it's funny. Some things I'm just saying what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all, I got a question to ask y'all. I don't want to hear no long paragraph. Now they want y'all to answer this question. Do you think that Evangelist a distraction for Job's butts? Because ain't no way in the world he'll be on nobody live talking about my niece or talking about my cousin. No, that's not nice. That's not nice. And really, to be honest with you, he haven't said nothing. He's mentioning them. He mentioned during the time when he was around the family. At least he's saying something. He's saying something. I'm not saying it's no way they're gonna want to take what he said and do nothing with it. They don't want to take nothing that man said and work with it, because guess what? He don't open up another can of worms. We don't know what's going on, y'all. We don't know these folks. Anyone in the family besides Janelle and Q1 to care about this baby? Because her birthday coming up next month. I think her birthday around the 16th. I'm not sure. I'm not perfect. I'm not sure. I think it's the 16th. I mean, they just seem like the way I ain't never seen y'all. I haven't seen a case like this before in my life to where this girl feel like she's alive. I never felt like that. Where is she? What do y'all believe, Evangelist? I do. He know them to me. To me, to me, him speaking. He said, I said this before, but then y'all can think everybody with this case right here. Y'all can think like you want to think, cause that's your belief. If you believe this, you believe that, you can. But can't nobody change my mind about something that I think. In this case right here, this is the most weirdest case, because first of all, everybody had their hand on the Zaya Harris uh uh jacket and clothes that they found in the woods. Everybody was out there in the woods. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what to believe. I feel like a flip flop. uh, And I feel like a flip flop, and I feel like they made it this way. They made sure we feel like it. Exactly, Sean. Exactly. Not everybody. I've never made a dime off of her, like off of her. I ain't making no dime off her either. I'm making off everything else. But I'm gonna speak on it. Have never ever tried or wanna even buy a shirt because I'm scared who's selling. Our family line and play it ain't nothing but the same story, the same outfit, or the same picture. I don't believe none of it. I can't. This what I can't understand is with the prosecutor, Sean, because you made sense. If they had a took over the family like that, like their own real blood auntie came in and told them about this girl, about Nazaria Harris. I apologize, Nazaria. About Nazaria Harris, then we wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't be here now if they had a. We wouldn't be, and then Nazaria would be here talking. That's what I just can't understand in this case is right here is it's key happening to our children every day. In that the evangelist man, he makes sense with some stuff that he says. I ain't gonna say I don't. My thing with me is I been telling y'all this from day one. I got mixed emotions about this. They want to shut this case down. But you ain't got enough to prove to the y'all ain't even did. The prosecutor ain't did what they supposed to do to the gave enough information to the defense. What's going on here? They going to school. I'm gonna tell y'all what they doing. Let me tell y'all what they doing. These folks in school, they in grad school. They in the next level of law school using Nazaria Harris information, y'all. Allegedly. You're right, and it do make some right sense, more sense for her to be unalive and pregnant. Or for us to think that. Because you know Jarvis, but I believe Shannon took her life and he had to help to cover up this part. You know what? You know what? Thank you, baby, for being a member. I've been trying to get these folks. Come on, we can do this thing together. Because I'm trying to put sense in these people's heads. That's what I'm trying to do. But they don't understand what I'm saying. Y'all, open your eyes in this case, y'all. Open your eyes. That man gonna be back on this street. If the old prosecutor, I'm a jury. Now I was on the jury. Now I wasn't on the jury with Govan and other little girl with Henry Dinkins. I already told y'all they was guilty. These people, and I already told y'all that Govan wasn't guilty. Not from what the prosecutor brought. I'm listening to this information that they got out here on Jarvis butts. Just irritating the heck out of me. But why they want us to believe them now? Why the prosecutors want us to believe them? The DA want us to believe them now, but when they didn't believe Janelle the first time. Why? What's different from back then when Janelle went to the police? When Janelle filed charges case, When Janelle did this for Naziah, why? I don't understand. I just don't understand, y'all. That girl sat up here and told him this years ago what was going on in that house, and you didn't do nothing. Why y'all want us to believe us now that y'all don't got all the information together, all information that y'all have gotten on that? But this man him talking right here, Evangelist. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't believe none of that man saying. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say that he want to hear his self talk. That man mad. I don't know if he been threatened. He done been threatening. He don't change his life. He used to be this way and that way, and then he this way, and he ain't with the brother no more. He ain't with Naziah Harris uncle no more. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to open your eyes. What are he gonna lose? What are he gonna lose by lying? What is he gonna gain by lying? What is he gonna? How can y'all say somebody lying, y'all, in this case? Why would Jarvis want to take that girl like he been with her a long time and he act like a child himself and he want to go over her? Why would he have Naziah sitting up there on at his shop? All these light bulbs, all in the daytime, everything. She come on now, Evangelist, can it make some sense what he's saying? Because why would a man have a girl sitting in his truck and ain't nobody called this grandmama and tell the grandmama that little baby up there to that shop? What is it saying to y'all about this case? And she's an adopted child. Wake up, people, and stop being naive in the game. Y'all got street knowledge. The school claimed that they marked her there on the 10th. How's that? Now, they couldn't have marked her. That lady, man, I'm gonna tell you what happened, Shauna. I'm gonna tell you what happened, Shauna. She had a kid taking a road. That's what the substitute teacher had. Cause I don't did that before years ago when I was younger, when I used to substitute. I let a student call the roll. I let the student take a roll for me because the student's supposed to know everybody in the class. Now but the teacher said she did it. She just looked like she was 10-year old, sure did. And that definitely not pregnant and a lot darker. That's an old picture. See, I said what you said. I said, man, you because of what they said she was wearing when she left with a black hoodie, which is what they found, right? Yeah, but not I said what you said. Everything that you said, I said it. This don't make sense. I don't think he did it. I don't think Jarvis did it either. I just don't think. I think that if Jarvis knew he was going to go in there, if Jarvis, let me tell y'all something. These substitute teachers don't be calling these roles, y'all. They be letting these children call the roll. They be letting the children check the roll. I don't did it before when I was a substitute teacher. Come on now. I don't know. He said he's an evangelist. Then he told me he's then he told me he was dating a married man. At one time. I don't know where y'all come from, me either. That's why I say is he a distraction. Doctor, I still got your grandma. Are you not paying attention? Look at what her motive went through and the mother before her. I just don't I'm just so I'm so Shauna, I am so upset with the DA. I'm upset with people. Uh, this man sitting here saying all this, saying giving, even if his information not legit, it makes sense to me. Why don't y'all investigate it, prosecutors? You got a man sitting up there looking like James Brown in look, he's an evangelist. He did go to school for something. But then y'all hear this man talking like this, and y'all ain't investigate this man. You can't, if the auntie don't didn't tell the truth on the stand, and the grandmama didn't tell the truth on the stand, what and then King didn't tell the truth on the stand. Who in the hell gonna tell who told the truth on the stand? The picture they showed her on the bus is not same clothes she was wearing are the same time frame. They them pictures, they put them pictures out there for y'all to figure that out. That's what I be trying to tell them, Shauna. They put stuff out, information out. Y'all can figure out the stuff that they can't figure it out. People don't understand it. What you just said. They put information out there so y'all can figure it out. Yeah, all us can't be thinking the same way. If all us thinking the same way, then we right about what we saying. Right, but that's how I was supposed to be sick and on the floor of the day before, remember, and needing a nurse. So if she was missing, what do you wonder? I don't understand how Naziah on the floor sick like that and they didn't call the grandmama until the grandmama come up there and get her from school. That part. That part I just ain't never understood. Look, I'm bisexual. It's okay, but I don't sit here and claim to be. No, but you know what? It's okay what you are. We ain't judging nobody over here. I don't care. I like everybody, regardless of what they are. I don't look at nobody like that. I don't care. You're human. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can be whatever you want to be. That's why I don't put, a lot of people don't listen to people when they giving them information. That evangelist man, he may call, that's his product, the title. I can't pay attention to nothing further than a mother harming her own child for gain or anything thing. Now, only thing I wish that I sure wish that mama would have came and got her child out of there. I know she just can't do it like that. If Nazaria mama had straightened her life up right there, I could understand how come she can't get her own child. She need to speak up. Nazaria mama need to speak out up for her daughter. That's her baby. That's the only thing I want a lady to do. I want her to speak out for her baby. It's like saying you got a missing child and then somebody come up and say, oh, I'm that child, but yet you won't give them a DNA test. True. Now I sit up there and talk to that girl. I said that I don't care what the good name, Nay, Wade, or whatever. She said that even though that's her, that's supposed to be her. Why she sounding like Naziah? Why she sound so much like Naziah? And people got to be careful what they saying to these people who don't tell these people that, oh, you might have to go to court. Don't tell them that. Because they'll disappear on your butt and stop talking. Now, only thing I'll say what they trick about I know, being on ran the person away. God, no, don't tell nobody they might have to subpoena you to come to court. Because that they gonna that you scan you tampering with evidence. What's not to understand? These people is the despicable. That right. My thing is, This man set up him. Answer me one question. If children are gifts from God, give them to monsters. I don't understand that. Shauna, I don't understand. See, you know what? You know what? I think what's going on. Yeah, during that time when Isaiah Harris went missing, you had a lot of people about to get ready to retire. Like I retired in 2019. I ain't want no cake. I ain't want no ice cream. I just want to go. That's how bad the school system had got. I just want to run out the door. I don't want to say hey. I don't want to say bye. I don't want to do nothing. But I see too much in the system. If I didn't, then I would be still there. So when it happened to Natalia, it didn't surprise me. It didn't surprise me. Who doesn't report at 13-year-old missing? I don't care if she ran away. Exactly. That don't make sense. That don't even make sense. And then my thing is, I'm saying I'm not going to sit up here and sit up here and preach at people and and say I'm preaching the word of God and do it against him. You know, he ain't the only one do that. He ain't the only one do that. And you say, really, the Bible said, God said to stay with your own kind and think what he meant was mankind, not race. When the call is coming from in the house and that person telling you who they are, you should probably listen. Exactly. Now I'm gonna tell you something. They ain't even paid no attention, Sean. On they didn't pay no attention in the court when the prosecutor said, "How many people stay in that house?" That was Jarvis, a defense attorney. How many people stay in the house? They ain't tell y'all how many people stay in that house. They ain't tell y'all that. You know what? Y'all, it's still gonna be. It's not gonna be right. Y'all, when you got, it's too much going on in this case. It's too much going on in the system. System still not gonna evaluate because they know they can get sued. I want somebody to act like that, baby. What's love? I do too, and I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't understand why is it that they chose this. What? See, I'm gonna tell you something, Shauna. Think about what I'm about to say to him. Think about what I'm about to say, and people like to think that Shan is stupid. Y'all got to remember, she's the one that's been putting out all these pictures. Saying, guess what? Hold on, Shannon. Don't tighten that nail. I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something, Shannon. Don't tighten that nail right there, because you might say what I'm about to say. Because what you about to say, what you just your last statement, I was going to say Shannon. Oh God, see that's why I didn't want to send. I don't forget. Um, see, I don't. I can't think and looking at you. Hold on, Shauna, hold on for a minute. I'm gonna tell you, Shauna, about that AL picture. AL. I'm gonna tell you something. They can make that picture look just like that person, and that other person don't even be that person. That's what they did. AL and everything. To be honest with you, it's not AL generation, and it didn't come from like the missing children place or the cop as a generator. Which picture you talking about? What AL picture you talking about? My thing is that they can't say whether or not that could have been an older picture of a lady. And they, you know what? I wish I had my laptop. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna react on that. I'm gonna react on that. I'm gonna react on it. He knew us. He knew us when we was in our mama's womb before that. He created and blessed us. Remember. Right. Let me see what else he said, because I was always taught that the only thing God didn't mess with was free will. Well, what about his free will be made? He is created. It's not that I don't believe in God no more. It's just that since now this case, I've come to realize that just not here in the physical. I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. It's up to y'all to believe what y'all want to believe. I believe in the Lord because He don't bless me. He don't bless me. But it seems like I don't know where. When I get to praying and when I pray every time. I pray. I tell Him before I get out of bed at night, thank you, Lord, for waking me up in the morning. But what I don't do, I started it when I started to read. When I was reading that Bible, I put the close the Bible. I closed it. I closed the Bible because I got lost with a couple things that was said inside there. So I'm gonna leave that alone because that's a whole judgment. But I do pray. But I do believe that people are can be happy, long as they happy and doing what they want to do. They can do what they want to do. What is that? I can't tell them how to dress. I can't tell nobody who to be with. You be with whoever you want to be with. Only God can judge that. Now, that's why I do pray. But I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to get on this evangelist. And at the end of the day, I live Messiah's way, uh, except for guess what? I live and I didn't want to have a baby by my stepdaddy. It was horrible. The person, the reason he's not the only one that does that, don't make it right. Right. I know he hung the moon and okay. But you know what, y'all? What we got to do in a case like this, if you keep pressing the case, I don't want nobody to get quiet in this case. I don't want the case to be quiet. I stay on him. I don't want the case to be quiet. If y'all shut up and be quiet, y'all tell me something else about the case. I'll put that awareness on that girl name. Don't just not talk about her. Y'all got a lot of stuff y'all can start back over and do revise some of that stuff that y'all information that y'all got. Look over it and don't punch it when you do it. Don't punch on it. You know, speak on it. Then I'll tell you nothing that goes against in that. Okay. Then I'll tell you nothing that goes against in it. Isaiah looks better to them than pregnant. Now, what you mean by that, Shona? When you said, then I'll tell you better to them. Wait a minute. When you said, hold on, you typing so fast. Hold on, Shauna, you going fast. I'll tell you nothing that goes against a net. Now, what you mean by that, Shauna? Cause alone, that alone, cause that alone would stop a net from ever getting foster children. I just can't understand why they left. I don't understand. What is it that the CPS saying about this situation? How is this legal if people was doing this around it? I don't understand it. I just don't understand how. How? Everything Janelle said what went on was ignored. Why should we believe what they said? She said they told her, and the reason I know in my heart and my soul that she's unalive is because her spirit is so strong and so like it is, Shauna. Her spirit is strong, girl. Her spirit is so strong. I just can't. You know what I'm trying to figure out, Shauna? What happened to that girl in that hotel? It's no footage of Nazaya going in that hotel with Jobs. Why? Why? What? To me, it seemed like she was dropped off somewhere, and he's supposed to come back and get her. And something allegedly happened. Java had her hand on this with somebody. And what he doing? He sure ain't talking. But look, if y'all go back and think, I'm going nowhere. Trust me. My thing with I can't understand these folks right here is that little girl that Natalia sat in their truck from the time she got out of school in the daytime to at nighttime. And ain't nobody got nothing to say about that. They ain't got nothing to say. That girl was there the whole time. What man, what human would ever do something like that in they shoe that they in? Well, it's a and you know that new where they saying that the girl is Nazaya. I actually think it is an old picture of lady. Photoshop. They don't understand about Photoshop, Shauna. See, that AL don't do nothing but make you look like what they want you to look like. The AL wants you to look like whatever they want you to look like. That's what they want you. They'll make you look like that person. They can take Nazaya picture and make that good look just like Nazaya. Y'all people, y'all don't start favoring each other. And Jarvis had free run to take right. Them they would let Jarvis do this. I don't understand this. I don't. I just don't understand. Jarvis can get them girls anytime he want to. Why would they so comfortable? They act like Jarvis is their Messiah. The Messiah. They act like Jarvis Butts is the Messiah of their circle. I thought you supposed to be part of the family. What they knew what who and what he was, and they let the girl especially go. I don't get that. I don't understand that part. That like you said, I don't understand that part. My grandmother was okay. Preaching it was being to me. Yeah, they sure, but I read about and I read. You know, I'm gonna tell you what hey, y'all got to remember. This seemed like police work. This whole case seemed like a police work to throw y'all mind off of what's going on. See, what I can't understand is Shauna. I don't do to let the obvious fool me. That's right. And see what I can't understand is this case is controlled. Y'all hear me? This case is controlled. Y'all remember when the mama was they when the grandmama was why did those girls put their mama? Why did the twins put their mother on live fussing at them children like that? They had their old mama on live recording her. And man, I was my whole life, and now I'm watching it get worse. It's getting worse. It's worse. But if he was going to hurt innocent baby because he came here and you knew him, why do you do that? Right. See, my thing is, why did they record that? See, with the recording, let me tell y'all something about the recording thing. I ain't ignoring you, Sean. I'm about to say something about the recorder thing. What my thing is, why are y'all recording y'all mama yelling in? Why are y'all recording y'all own mother in her house, talking to y'all grown women children? They mama sat there and doing what any grandmama do when they be cheering, be hard head, is fuss at them. Why y'all up there recording the grandmama, their mama? I mean, said recording inside them. Why? Why you recording the lady talking to them children like that? Why y'all playing games with y'all cameras? And then y'all look like y'all got happy when she got the grandmama went on a run. She ain't been going on a run when the day to get out of school. She ain't been going on no run because she's supposed to when they got all of them at the same school. Why does how you got to ride the bus home? I don't get it, y'all. And then the time she gave y'all, she had her elementary time. But my thing with this evangelist man, he said, honey, I went to the hospital and they recognized me after surgery because I was looking at this stuff where he said most of it not even real. You shouldn't even pay attention to what that's what I said too. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. This just tell me that he was one of those people that probably want to let people get by with it. My thing is with like I always wonder how can they just come up and say Naziah Harris is unalive? What proof do they have that Naziah Harris is unalive? That because she not doing no TikTok. That because she ain't doing no TikTok. That because she ain't called them. She said y'all ain't gonna see me no more. Naziah told her friend, y'all ain't gonna see me no more. Why was a friend, what children talk like this? How she gonna go from being sick in school, fall on the floor, ain't nobody call 911? Y'all don't see something wrong with this story. How she gonna go from 911? Why they ain't call 911 to go on the floor? On the floor? They wouldn't have sent her. Why did they call the police from the school why didn't call the ambulance and say, oh my God, this baby is pregnant? Why did y'all send her home? I still want to know, why did y'all send that girl home? Why did y'all I don't understand it. You got an elementary kid, I don't care if she was a middle school kid. Elementary got the time that the grandmama gave us make me say that she's in elementary school. But I'm saying she on the floor. She hurt. And y'all done dial 911 and y'all supposed to be an academy school? What? And then if they had to find out she was pregnant, and then if they had to find out she was pregnant, then they would have called the grandmama and locked the grandmama. Or who is protecting everything about Naziah Harris? Who is protecting this case? Who is protecting this? It's too much going on. They don't even know. We living in our days now. We living in our days now. But you can't tell people that because they don't believe it. You think that I'm saying I don't believe in God. You can believe whatever you want to believe, Shaman. You don't even have to believe everything you don't want to believe. You can do whatever you believe. But I always say that my faith is shaking. I'm sorry. I hate it. To pray for me. I will. I believe in God, honey. That's not what I. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, Shauna. It's really wrong, man. You believe in what you want to believe. I believe in. I believe in a spiritual. I just believe in some spiritual. Nauseous was never at that hotel. Uh, y'all Messiah that was alleged, and I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's okay. But my thing is this. No, just to text said he gave her Amfrey show did that morning. She was sick at school. When she came home, it was aggravating to Shannon. She lied to her in the basement. And now I do believe that Jarvis and King pick her up. I do. Let me tell you something. King make me sick. Both of them make me sick. But I'm saying King. Oh, I don't see Naziah. He trying to act like he ain't know who Naziah was. And he used to go, allegedly, used to mess around with Shannon. He know that family. Y'all got that. My thing is this. Evangelist, some of the stuff that Evangelist is saying to y'all, I believe. I believe some of the stuff, and I'm gonna say it over and over. Yes, man. And that's when Shannon put her up. And that's how Shannon got the laptop. They ain't telling y'all the truth about this case. This about Naziah ain't true. Well, when I go live, you can come up on the panel and talk. Speak your mind. Because word, if people don't hear, we don't hear y'all voice. I like to hear the voice of the people. I listen. I used to think people were not born evil. We was born too, and toxic people. It man get you got all kind of people out here in the world. Well, my main thing focus right here is, and I'm gonna say it again. If anything happened to a young lady at that school, a child at the school, and she was on the floor, like they said she was on the floor, it's no way in the world we would have been here now. Where that story come from? Wonder where they get that from. She was at school sick on the floor, but then she on the computer smiling. Come on, y'all. She would have more. My thing is, I ain't never seen nothing like this, y'all. 1088 is actually very intelligent generated. It's like a matrix, what I that mean. It's a program that built to fix its own mistake as it makes them on demand. Okay. My thing is they can't hide enough. People got to realize that man said, like I said, hand feeding our children to monsters. It's disgusting. It is. They not listening to the prosecutor, y'all. They making the prosecutor look like, oh y'all, we can't do this, we can't do that. They ain't got no proof, and that man know it. That prosecutor man, that prosecutor man, and that Mexican lady, job is butts up, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something. Veronica, it was done to me. It's a very reason I would never. Veronica. Now, okay. Just be careful what you put in the chat channel. Cause YouTube will delete it. Okay. Be careful what you put in the chat because uh YouTube will delete the chat. Okay. You got to be careful what you put in the chat, okay? Because they'll YouTube want us to say certain words, okay? You hear me, Shauna? They want us to use certain words. If you use the word abuse, put AB. They want us to put AB. Yeah, don't put abuse, put AB. My thing is this. My thing is this. This man, I know it, but I'm saying we got to use certain words, okay, boo? We just got to use certain words. YouTube want us to use certain words, so we got to use certain words. I know what I know what you're talking about, but we got to use certain words. But I say this, and I say this. Uh uh, that man ain't just sitting up there talking like that for none of y'all. I want to know, have he been threatened? That man set up there, evangelist set up there, said some things, said some things on his own channel. Exactly, is the traffic in rain. Pay attention, Ohio, Detroit. I mean, just pay attention to the news. I mean, they tell us, but they don't. My thing. This. Let's stay on the top. Let's stay on the topic with this evangelist man. Hold on, let me take my eyelashes out. 'Cause I got to put them on in the morning. Hold on, hold on for a second. That evangelist man. Hold on. Let me put my lashes right here. Hold on, guys. Woo. I take them lashes out. When I see Mark D. Hold on, Shauna, because I got to read what you're saying. Wait a minute, because you be saying some good stuff. Hold on now. Hold on for a minute. Don't say nothing that way. I got to step out. Wait for a minute. Don't write that nothing. I need to read it. Hold on. Now, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Stop playing, Cameron. You done been acting a fool enough. Hold on, hey, go to sleep then. Okay, hold on. I gotta read what you just said, cause you. Hold on for a minute now. Now let me see. You said when I see Mark D go to them people house, I don't care what they doing wrong. Wait, Shauna. Wait, Shauna, you typing too fast. Hold on for a minute, cause you saying some interesting stuff, and I want to respect it. When I see Mark D. Hold on for a minute. Let me turn the light off. Hold on for a minute. I like talking to people like you. You be talking. Okay. When I When I seen Mark D go to them people house, I don't care what they were doing wrong. You can't go up to people house at nighttime with yes. What the words? Watch the words you put in it. Chat, Shannon, because I don't want them saying that. You can't do that. You can't do that. I didn't care what them people were doing. I didn't care what that man was doing in his house. But I said when I saw that, I'm going by. Hold on for a minute. Hold up, Shauna. Hush and go to sleep down there. Talking to the dogs, y'all. Look, when you said I'm looking at your text message. When I first seen them go over that man's house and saw that man was doing his business in his house, I thought that was so wrong. Because what people do in their house is their business. We're not interested in what that man doing. We were interested in finding Naziah Harris. I don't care what nobody do. Because that's their business. Now, you got I want to know who really sits there and let somebody take them as they cousin the children out and then pray and see again like Evangelist. Now I'm about to say something about what you typed right there. Now my thing is this: somebody mad at somebody. Somebody mad. Evangelist is upset with someone. He upset with somebody. That's why he running his mouth. He mad. He mad. He don't have the man in his life no more. He know them folks, but he's upset. Somebody threatened him. I just saw the page one too long ago. Somebody threatened that man. Somebody messing with that man is the deliberate contradiction in reverse of what it should be. Right. Right. To me, somebody sent him. To me, somebody sent for him. To me, it sound like it. Why you got Erie Gamble drink? Right. I don't I don't I don't understand it. Let me see what else you got right. I want to read what you get. I'm trying to read all these messages. Don't ride the school bus any other time. But she rode the bus out there right. Come on now. Come on. That would trip me out. Y'all been picking them up from school. But then don't they go to the same school Naziah go to? That would trip me out. It's a big academy school. Her cousin go to, and it's a lot of things that the daughter reported to them. Because that picture she gave me was from the elementary school. Which picture, Shauna? The picture she gave was from the elementary school. I told everybody when I did a live about the elementary time, them elementary kids get out before the middle school kids. I worked middle school. We got out at around 4 o'clock. Them kids on the bus at 4:15. They on the bus at 4:05, ready to take off. That's why I told them they had. Let me ask y'all something. That's what I need to know. Get what I need to know. Because that been on my mind. This been on my mind for a long time, and I just ain't said nothing about it. I want somebody to tell me this. It was Naziah in regular classes. Was she in special need classes? Was she in regular classes? That's what I want to know. That is very important to me. I want to know, was she in regular classes? They would have to have an awful lot of blood. Like, thank you. Thank you. And to be honest with you, I don't believe she was in school on that. I said that. I ain't want to say that. Some stuff I kept to myself. I said, did she really go to school that day? Did it happen the night before? When did this happen? When did Nazaria go missing? When did she go missing? Really? Did she really go missing? They saw her on the 9th. But see, the thing that they saw her on the 9th and she got off the school. She got off the school bus. See, she got off the school bus. Now, I'm going to tell you what I have seen children do. I have seen children get on the school bus like they've been to school, but they ain't been to class all day. But in this case, and then you got the ID on the ground. So you decide to pick the ID up off the ground because you don't find out about a girl named Isaiah. Y'all ain't seeing the play. Jesus Christ. Y'all don't see the play? You got your ID. Oh, I walked over that ID a couple weeks. Didn't nobody else in the neighborhood see the ID besides the lady who testified about the ID? Come on, y'all. She probably felt it's her spirit is so strong. Okay. She know they didn't want her to have that baby. She knew it could get him in trouble. They had been talking about it. And that's why I'm saying. Did they check those 2 houses that Miss Harris said, oh, I got 2 houses. I got 2 houses. And they don't even act like Nazaria missing now. They don't act like, y'all, we don't did so many missing cases over here and ain't nobody, and they ain't even went to court and it's hush hush. I don't want to talk about the president. I'm talking about, let's stay on Nazaria. So the next day when she didn't show up, that she should have been first thing. If Nazaria has never been missing before in her life, that's when y'all should have called the po-po. To tell the po-po that baby ain't never missed no day. Don't go to, what you going to the school for? Somebody, it's an office, y'all, I don't told y'all this and I don't say it too many times. Allegedly, I think officers involved in this. I think a police officer involved in this. An investigator involved in it. This, y'all, I'm telling people something that I ain't no spiritual, I'm not a spiritual leader or nothing like that, but I just speak from my mind. Allegedly, I think an officer in it, I think some women, I've been saying this from the get-go, that some women and men's involved in this, young. That teacher said she seen, as I have everything, she was not pregnant. She don't even look pregnant to me in the picture. I'm trying to see how y'all said she looked pregnant. See, that's what I mean, the school of lying. Somebody lying. Y'all keep saying she looked like she, now, they showed up, I'm going to tell y'all something. They showed us 2 pictures of Nazaria. They said the one with her waving and one with the coat on. Nazaria face fat with the coat on. The one that she waving don't look like an up-to-date picture to me. You are calling the counselors? Yeah, what you call them counselors? Call the ambulance. The fact that she tells you everything you need to know, that there's nobody. I really feel like this poor baby had people working. She did. She did. She did. You need to put your feet up. Yeah. I tried to. That's what you got. Heart problems or something. What's going on with them? Let me tell you. Let me you put the swallow. Man, I told you the first thing I said to you is I feel like flip-flop anymore. I can tell that it's serious to you and it is to me That's why I'm talking to you. I am so serious about this case. What's up, Michelle? No, they sure don't. What, Michelle? They sure don't. What? I don't believe it's today. They say it was. So I really don't. I don't believe that he went to the courthouse and took the chance of them not giving him so that's how I believe he already he heard he knew the court was going to let him go home and do what he had. My thing is this. Oh, girl, Shauna, you got a whole lot of things. I can't read all of this. Good Lord, uh, every child at school. That's all that would help. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Evangelist, man. Evangelist don't. Evangelist when evangelist said something about the people. When he said, y'all know them people come after you when you owe them some money. And you know what? The first thing came to my mind, y'all. When that Evangelist Kenny said, uh, uh, when you owe them folks some money, you know they go after the girls first. Nike organs, and all that stuff, all that. Yeah, when he said, look, Shauna, when Evangelist said that the first thing they go at is the girls. When he said that, he is telling the truth when he said that when you owe money and when you don't pay y'all. Yeah, I remember nigga who don't. I stuck that case from day one. They don't even know who I am. I with them in a lot of them checks. But look, Shauna, let's stay on this. Now, Evangelist was telling the truth when he said when you owe people money. I can't. We listen, Shauna. Y'all don't understand what we got the I'm following YouTube protocol. They procedures. They tell us what to do. And when somebody don't pay attention, I block them. I have to. I have to. Because they're not listening to me. They got to listen. Y'all got to listen to us content creators because we're not allowed to talk like y'all. Y'all can't even say too much in the chat. Y'all got to block you. When y'all don't listen to us, we got to get rid of y'all real quick. Regardless of if it's true or not, it's the way we have to word stuff. Y'all don't understand what YouTube take us through. We have to, I cannot speak like definitely how people do certain stuff on their platform. I can't do that. You can't do that. Y'all got that. Yeah, you got to put something. Don't get mad. Y'all start getting mad with content creators. But I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Nazaria Harris. That's why I don't block a lot of folks. Nathaniel does not have the right. No, it make that constant. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Can I tell y'all something? Children are much aware of a whole lot of things that y'all don't. But I want to go back to the evangelist. I don't want to get back. See, but I mean, we got to stay on top. We got to stay on top. I told you to put. I got it. You can't put that in the chat, Shannon. Uh, you can't put that in the word. You got to put abbreviate. You got to abbreviate your words. You can't put everything in the chat. Okay. You can't say everything in the chat, please. Now, look, go back to Evangelist. Evangelist said he was her God. That's his God. He's supposed to be the God Father of Naziah. Now, he made sense when he said when you owe so it's okay, baby, because they would get us. They would get us. The when he said that when you owe people some money, when you out there doing what you doing in the street and you owe people money, I don't pay somebody a fee to keep them from go. That's the true people. For those who don't believe that you owe so many folks some money, and you owe some, if you owe them folks some money, listen, y'all, listen to me for a minute. If you owe the people some money, if you don't pay them people, they will come for you. I was in a situation where a man owed money that I was dealing with. And I know the dudes that he didn't know. I know a lot of people here in Atlanta. And when they told me, I invited the person, wait, Shannon, start typing for a minute. Stop typing for a minute. Stop typing for a minute. Listen for a minute. So I did a favor. I invite the people to my party. Didn't know that he owed some people some money. Cause they fronted him, to handle his business. And when they told me that he owed them only $159, I said, who? And they said, that dude you messing with. Not now, this is when I was like in my 30s. And so I said, what? He owe you $150? I said, look, let me give you $150 now. He said, nah, we want him to do it. We want him to do it. But they were nice to me because I knew them. One of them was a rapper, though. And they said that he owed them. And then I said, well, I'm going to pay it. I'm going to pay it. Please, I'm having a birthday party. Please don't let nothing like that happen. Please don't let nothing happen. Please don't let that happen. Y'all, I promise you, something went down at that party. Yes, it did. They were trying to take him out of him. They weren't worrying about me. And my mama was there at the party. And a girlfriend of mine got shot in there. But the thing is, y'all cannot play with people money. If you owe them, this stuff is real. So my thing is with Nazia's situation is she owe money. Folks want their money. They'll come for you in a kind of way. They'll get your family. They'll go, I don't deal with another person. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. This stuff is real. These streets are real. It's not nothing to play with. So they ain't lying. Some of the things that man's saying, Evangelist is saying, is real. Some of the things that I can believe what he said is real about the streets. I know what the streets saying. It's for real. It ain't no play thing. It's for real. And when he was saying something, I believe him. But then to me, mentally, we dealing with mental health in Naziah Harris' case, all around the Marbury Bush. We are dealing with mental health. Mental health. Yes. All around the Marbury Bush. We are dealing with classes. We are dealing with school. Going to school and figure out this case. Let this case be a case study. Naziah case seemed like a case study to me. With missing pieces. Janelle told y'all what happened. Now y'all want all the credit. So what y'all got to do, everybody don't retire. They used to be police officer then. A lot of them didn't even have no information on this case. They even admit themselves what they didn't do right. The system was corrupted in Detroit. So what that man is that evangelist man. I didn't even try to quote because a lot of people use their name in their titles just to put out information. Somebody coming for that man. Somebody coming for that man from Mr. Evangelist. Somebody is coming for him because he's talking and he talking too much. He talking too much. Mental health is serious, y'all. In this case, mental health is serious. You're gonna have the distraction in him. They distracting y'all. They distracting y'all. But when you sit up and you say something about Naziah Harris, and you trying to act like you know what's going on, I'm gonna show expose it. Who you saying hi to, Shauna? I'm sure gonna expose you, but so that's why I'm saying the man over there talking. But my thing is, I'm not about to dog that man out though. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. My thing is this, y'all. Y'all, Naziah, can I say this? Naziah look, they showed y'all two different pictures of Naziah. They showed y'all three different pictures of Naziah. One on the school bus, one walking across that camera, that doorbell camera, and they showed y'all a picture of her with the coat on. Naziah, Naziah don't look like the same person with that coat on. So, are they honest with us? With the girl with the glasses on waving is Naziah. But that's what the DA said it. So I'm gonna go with the DA. The DA said that is her on. That's her last picture waving. But how can you explain the picture with the yellow coat on with the fat face? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, black. Yeah, and I don't understand. They say she had on a black. She sure did had on a black hoodie. She must have her coat in the locker. She was a younger and she was darker. I don't understand it. I don't understand that. That picture with her with that coat on. How that gonna be that desire with the picture with the coat on, with the fat face, and then y'all gonna show us a picture with her with the blue sweater on? You can't explain the fact that she's a lot older when she went. Thank you. Right. Sure should. And then I was a PE teacher. I know when somebody pregnant. That's how they did Kanika. They did, Shauna. You right. I was in the chat when some people did Kanika Jenkins. When do blue shoe? Thank you. Where those shoes come from? That's what I want to know. I asked the same question you asked. My thing is y'all showed us three pictures. One with her on the school bus, one with her walking past that house, one with the coat on, with that funny the yellow coat on with the hood on, with a fat face. Something ain't right there, y'all. Something ain't right. And I've been saying it from the beginning. It's not that they trying to lie to me and deceive me. It's that they completely insulting my intelligence. Who insulting your intelligence, Shauna? Who is insulting your intelligence? Play telling me my lean eyes ain't seeing what I'm seeing in my ears. I'm hearing what I hear. Research the late how is frozen. Her best friend, the one that played her in the video. Oh, you talking about Nazai? Now who you talking about, Kanika? See, we can't jump on a different subject, baby. It gonna throw everybody out. Let's stay on Nazaya, Shauna. Let's stay on Nazaya. Let's stay on Nazaya case. They don't want us to change. That's who you talking about, Nazaya? Supposedly her brother brought him, and he also told the cop those were. What you talking about, Shauna? You were doing good, and then you throw me out. You can't even take care of yourself and buy something to eat. How you brought your sister night? Oh, now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Something. Listen for a minute, Shauna. Listen for a minute. Start typing. Listen for a minute. I don't think that was her either, and it was a different day. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When Nazaya went missing, she did not have on no red and white shoes. She did not. Right, we know about Photoshop, but I'm saying Nazaya went missing her blue and white shoes. My thing is why Nazaya did not call her brother, why Nazaya did not call her auntie, her other auntie, her great aunt. Why Nazaya leave with Jarvis? It's the question. Why did she trust? Why did she trust? If she was going to run away, why would she run away with Jarvis? Sure is, man. Somebody's lying. Somebody allegedly lying about this situation. And everybody, do you know, I just don't understand why would they make the great aunt story be a lie, Janelle? Why, when Janelle was telling the truth, everybody was down on Janelle telling her that she wasn't telling the truth. She lied. They broke in her house. Who do that? This is something to look back at, y'all. Sean, I'm trying to stay. I can't. We're gonna talk about that on another episode. We can't talk about that right now. Yeah, cause they want us to stay on topic. But my thing with the Nazaya Harris case, it's okay, babe. But my thing with Nazaya is, why did they think Janelle was lying? Why are they? Why did nobody believe Janelle? That part, I'm on. Why? That Nike shoe. But I'm gonna tell you that detective told us that the detective said that it's a lot of stuff they found in that shop. How did they get in touch with Viri so quick? How did they get in with Naziah Harris auntie so quick? Y'all better put two and two together. Put two and two together. Why did Naziah has to go missing? Why did they do Naziah like this, y'all? Why did brother run away and left his sister? Y'all got it's a lot of why. And then said, "Well, my grandmama, she all right. My grandmama, she doing the best she can." Whew, Lord, he's not the one that hurt. No, he ain't the one hurt him. Think about it. Like she was asking him for yeah, she trusted Jarvis. She trusted Jarvis. Jarvis in a situation where he was like, Shannon and on about it. Don't tell Auntie. Don't tell your auntie about this. That's what he didn't want. Don't tell your auntie about this. She gonna get mad. She'll talk to Jarvis before she talk to her own brother. I don't understand. That's what I asked y'all. Did Naziah have any mental issue? Did she have any mental issues? What did she something because they used her. She was babysitting. Having a baby, getting in trouble. Why didn't they get her? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand it. For that's right. You right. Having a baby in him and getting in trouble. Why didn't they get a morning after that's what he caught himself doing. They do that. Family does a lot of stuff that normal people don't. True. I agree with you. If they didn't think about it on topic, children sacrifice and her parents sacrifice their kids. Man, and then I'm gonna tell you what they doing. I'm gonna tell you what they doing to Viri. They keeping Viri locked up. Like Viri ain't gonna tell on his grandmama. I'm telling y'all right now. He ain't gonna tell on his grandmama. I want him to testify, but he holding something back. Viri is holding something back. But you are we dealing with witches allegedly? What are we dealing with here? And I ain't talking about no witches on the broomstick. Yeah, but that's what they said. They said, but Janelle said he did. They didn't take him. They didn't take him to Disney World. Janelle said that was her son. Janelle said that was her son, not Jarvis. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know about the teeth. I ain't heard nothing about that. I ain't never heard nothing about the teeth. Where you get that from about the teeth? Where you get that from, Shauna, about the teeth? What you say? You said, hold on for me. You said lifting cars up and it goes underneath the stop. That's where it was supposed to be found. Her clothes look a lot. But remember, they just cleaned that shop. Why not just get a morning after and I mean it's better than what they did. My thing is and you know what another thing I was thinking about what kind of run did the grandmama go on before Nazai got out of school? What kind of run did she go on? Y'all got to understand when you got. I think we working with officers. I think we working with officers here. I ain't no psychic or nothing like that, but I believe officers in this. He was raised by her, so to him that's a good cause. He feel like he's good. I mean, like he just as evil as they are. Right, right. I believe y'all. And I ain't say he got nothing to do with it. He knows. I think Vari knows something. I think Vari knows something. Vari heard something. Right. She couldn't feel that was coming. But you know what, Shonda? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. That picture with Nazaria with that yellow coat on, she looked pregnant in that coat. So are we looking at an older Nazaria than the ones? Oh, I'm confused. What? Wow. And not being loved and protected. You being pregnant at 13. Yes, ma'am. Man, I'm gonna tell you. I seen two different pictures of Nazai. Well, the girl walked by. It I really don't, to be honest with you, just looking at her dancing videos, we gotta figure out how old are those videos. Cash Cow Mother, Teresa and most of the Shannon target. I just, my thing is okay, you should have never been out of prison, do something to any other child. And you know what, Shauna? Listen to what you just said, that last text you said. That's what happened with baby Emmanuel Haro. The judge let him out. And look what he did to his next baby. He underlined his little Emmanuel Haro. He wasn't never supposed to gotten out. So, like you said, Jarvis should have never been out of jail. Well, if they call you the jury dude, you got to go on jury dude. If they call you to go to jury dude, you got to go. Law should be when what you do to a child will be done to you. That was somebody else said about the law. Now that's something to talk about. No, he don't want to end up like Messiah. But he don't act like the grandmama evil though. He act like he don't think that the grandmama evil. I just want to know how they get in touch with the mama so fast. But you done said you don't have no dealing. Nazaya grandmama said that she didn't have no dealing with Nazaya mama. What y'all call her mama for? To take her up to go up to the school? Y'all could have sat at the house and called the police. My thing is this, y'all. All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna do is I want to raise. I want to this. I like that question you said. You said it wasn't a question. It was a statement you said. Hold on, let me find it. You said, God, I can't find it. Let me see. That you shouldn't. That ain't it. Oh, should be the law should be when you do what you do to a child will be done to you. Yeah, I like that. Lady said she was there at 7 a.m. that morning, and it went to the school. Yeah, with him, and wanted to go that the night before. My thing is this, Shauna. My mom ain't got to tell me to call 911. I know she don't see, I don't think ladies supposed to be around Isaiah, period. So she do have to be careful how she move, with this situation. But I would have told the police. But they ain't gonna believe her no way. But I would have had somebody. Janelle even told the police. I don't care as a judge. I would have made her come in that preliminary. I don't understand why that's what I said, what you said. That's her daughter. She supposed to be sitting right there in that courtroom. That's your child. She shame of. That's your child. Represent your child. But y'all, I believe they working for the. I just said that. I said I think police officers been in there, retired police officers and everything. Them folk, boy, they ran. They heard up, heard up and got out of that case. You couldn't have kept me from it. Me either. Now your son locked up, your daughter gone, allegedly. And then the auntie said, I didn't know he had a girlfriend on the other side. You think that man about to tell you the truth about everything, girl, with the record that he got? Huh. You liking your niece without you knowing it. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get ready to go. And I'm on Shauna. Thank you. And she broke it. She broke it too. She generational curses and become everything they would make be beautiful, smart, worth it, wanted, love. Police, the news, the school, CPS, everybody felt that good. They did. Wow. You stay in Georgia too and don't even know that, baby. It don't matter. One thing about me, I don't care. I'm in charge for every child on this earth. I'm in charge for every. I got people live in Michigan, but not that part of Michigan. I got people live in these states, but the thing is, I love all children. I don't care if they stay in Mexico. I'm gonna talk. I'm for the childrens because kids can't help themselves. So y'all, I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna come back uh sometime. I just want to go live. I wanted to come alive because I ain't talked to y'all. I've been putting out videos. Y'all go check my y'all TikTokers. Please go and like those videos. Y'all ain't got to do them hit the thumbs up. The thumb up will help. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Thank you. I got a new member tonight. I got a new member tonight. Another new member. Praise God. And oh, you so sweet. Okay, and I appreciate that you respect the chat and respect that I go by the YouTube policy, and thank you for understanding that, Shauna. That I have to. I'm glad that you know that I have to block people, not you, but block people that don't listen to. I appreciate my subscribers, and I do follow the rules. If I come over your house, I follow the rules of your house. And I don't care what nobody say about you. I love y'all. I'm out.